Greetings and salutations. Finally doing another beer video. I've made a lot of beer. I made a Belgian white wit beer with the Mr. Beer kit. I made the Belgian double with the Mr. Beer kit. You guys saw me make and taste the West Coast Pale Ale, probably, if you watch a lot of my videos. But then at the same time, I've been doing other stuff in 5-gallon carboys. I've been making 5-gallon batches, and that stuff I've, more or less made from scratch. I used dry malt extract that wasn't pre-hopped. I mashed specialty grains. I added those grains in with the water and DME. I boiled it myself and I hopped it in phases. I put in a bittering hop. And I made a couple different weird beer recipes that I sort of invented myself. I made my Mike Ale, which is Munich malt, Crystal 40, extra light DME, and then I used Northern Brewers hops, Hallertau, and Czech Saaz hops for bittering aroma, or bittering, flavoring, and aroma. And then I sort of made a weird mixture, all sorts of stuff. I put a golden DME with wheat extract, Crystal 40, Cara Pills, caramel, malt. I don't even remember what I put in this one. It's crazy, but I call that one Red Rocket, and Red Rocket is still racked. I haven't tasted it yet. But I made another version of the Mike Ale. I made a chili pepper beer, and I put 5 habaneros in the boil, and then I dry hopped it for 2 weeks with about a dozen jalapenos in it. And that's what we're here to taste today, or what you guys are going to get to watch me taste. So let's step into the other room, and we'll pour a glass, and you guys can see my reaction to the first tasting of my chili pepper beer. Thanks. Chili pepper beer. Alright, let's see if I can hold a camera and pour a beer at the same time. Whoa, the door's coming open there. Whoa. Sorry about that. I'm gonna have to let this guy settle down. It's settling pretty quick, actually. Look at that. So that's quite a bit ahead. Let's see. Wait for it to settle. Let's go into the light. And that is a little cloudy, but then again I just kegged it and carbonated it, so it kicked up a lot of whatever debris might have been in there. And I always pull a little debris out of the carboy when I first siphon it, but wow, it's got a ton of head and sort of a light brown copper color. So let's taste this stuff. Alright, so we got a nice thick full head, slightly hazy brew. That haziness might go away. It just I've been force carbonating it in the corny keg for a while, so that really tends to stir stuff up. But I found that after a day or two of being in the keg, it gets noticeably clearer. Nice thick head, and I can already see some lacing, so I anticipate this will be very full body. Wow, that smells like peppers. Well, I can definitely smell the habanero and the jalapeno. barely definitely smell a little bit of the Saaz hops, but I don't smell any maltiness, which is funny because this has a lot of malt in it. But I think the pepper aroma is just so strong, it masks everything. So I'm a little bit afraid to taste this. I hope it doesn't burn my mouth, but here goes. Wow. Wow. That is really good. This is exactly what I hoped it would taste like. And you get, up front, you get a lot of malt. You can really taste that, like the crystal malt. You get it like right up front. You get the malt, and then it finishes real peppery. Just a little bit spicy. It won't burn your tongue. It's a very tolerable, mild heat, but a little bit spicy, but very peppery on the finish. You get a lot of jalapeno essence. That's what I'm tasting more than anything. I don't taste that fruity habanero flavor, which I was worried the habaneros would be too strong and overwhelm everything. You just get a lot of jalapeno, a lot of strong jalapeno flavor, and then you can sort of feel it in your throat. Just like a, not quite a burning, but a very warm, it goes down real warm, and you get like a nice peppery tingle. It's delicious. I got the idea for this. I was at the Chili Pepper Festival in Kutztown, Pennsylvania, off Bowers Road. They have it every year in September. I was there last year, and Cardinal Hollow Winery was there, and they made this jalapeno wine, which was delicious. And the guy, you know, said he had the essence of one jalapeno in every bottle, and I really wanted to create my own beer that tasted like that wine. And I mean, granted, this doesn't taste like wine, it tastes like beer, but it has that same level of jalapeno peppery presence that wine had. I'm really, excuse me, I just burped. Oh, there it goes again, I'm sorry. It's disgusting. But no, this is really, this is good. I'm very proud of myself. Pat myself on the back. This is some damn fine beer. Damn fine chili pepper beer. Cheers.